Whenever I start getting organized for a brand new year, I always start with my planner setup. My planner basically decides how I'm going to organize and plan in every other area of my life, which is why it is the first thing that I will usually set up and organize for a brand new year. So this year is no different, and to kick off Vlogmas, I wanted to talk you through how I have decided to set up my planner for 2023. This is when I will usually decide how I want my planner to flow and look for a brand new year. Now, I do make tweaks and adjustments every single month to my planner, as you have seen from past YouTube videos. However, I will usually decide the overall flow in the month of December. So let's start by talking about the two different ways that you can organize your planner and the way that I have decided to organize mine. So the first way that you can organize your planner is by subjects. This is the way that I organized my planner last year. And this is when you decide what subjects in your life are super important to you, and you basically set up a different subject for each one of those areas. So last year, my subjects were my catch-all, home, personal, business, faith, budget, church, and reading section. So I had 8 sections all together, and they were each divided up by those different subjects. Each one of those subjects usually required a lot of different things for me to do. So every time I would flip to a particular subject, I would look and see what I had to do, and then that's what I would put in that particular planner. Now, this is a great way to organize your planner, and it did work for me for about the first 6 months of 2022. Now, there were 2 challenges that required me to change my planner. Now, I didn't have to do it, but I didn't like these little annoyances, and this is why I decided to change. The very first thing was I was tired of flipping back and forth through different sections. During my morning time, as I was planning my day, I would start off within my catch-all section, and then I would have to flip through my home section and plan everything there. Then I would have to flip to my personal section and then my business section. So every single morning, I was flipping back and forth through 4 or 5 different sections to plan my day. I really didn't like the flipping back and forth, and that was the first reason why I decided to change the way that I had structured and organized my planner. The second reason I decided to adjust the way that I had organized my planner is sometimes I just didn't have a lot going on in a particular section. With my home and my personal life, I really did have a solid routine and felt like I wasn't really using the planner as much as I could use it. So sometimes I would have a lot of information to add into the planner, and then other times I wouldn't have anything to add in it. So I felt like I was really wasting a lot of paper because I wasn't using the planner as often as I felt like I should be. So this is why I decided to switch from how I organized my planner last year, which was by subjects, to the way that I'm going to organize my planner this year, which is by action. Instead of organizing my planner by the different subjects that I have to do, like home, personal, business, I decided to arrange it by the action that I needed to complete. Now, I talk about this in detail in my course, How to Start Planning Your Life. I believe that course is going to come back up in January. So if you're interested in it, please let me know. Join my email list. I am going to send out an email as soon as I pick the dates for the class. But deciding how you want to organize your planner and structure your planner is the very first thing that you need to do to make sure that it's working for you. So this is how my planner is going to be organized for 2023. The first section will still be my schedule planner. This section basically tells me everywhere I need to be and do and what time I need to be doing it. The second section is my to-do section. This is everything that I need to do in multiple areas of my life. So my home to-dos, my church, business, and personal to-dos will all be within this one section. My third section will still be social media, because social media guides so much of my business and our church, so it deserves its own section. My fourth section will be related to faith, and this is where I'm going to do my ministry and Bible studies. My fifth section will be budget. This is where I keep up with everything that's related to our money. And my sixth section will be my commonplace section. So this is where I kind of keep track of anything that I am reading, learning, quotes, It is more like a learning notebook, and I've done an entire video on this one. I will link it above in case you wanted to catch that one. I feel like organizing my planner by action versus subjects first will reduce the number of sections I have. So as you can see, I will have 6 sections now instead of the 8 that I had in the past. And it will also keep me from flipping back and forth. With me having my schedule and my to-do sections as the 2 main sections that I will need throughout my day, I won't have to flip back and forth a lot, because within my to-do section, I will have multiple areas of my life, and I will basically be able to plan everything that I need to do for a day in multiple areas in one spot. So I really do believe organizing my planner this way will definitely help me as I move forward, and this is basically because of my particular lifestyle. Now, I can't say that I will never go back to subjects, because there are times where I do feel like I need to break down everything that I need to do by subjects. So just because I'm changing mine does not mean that you have to change yours. If it suits you, you may need to see everything broken down in detail by subjects in its own section. Right now, with how busy we are and everything that's currently going on, I do feel like organizing by action is going to work out better for me for 2023. So in tomorrow's video, I am going to share with you the different planners that I have decided to use for each and every section that we have talked about today. As you know, we have 6 sections, and I do have about 5 different planners that I could choose from in order to correlate with those sections and use it for the year. So I'm going to talk about that in tomorrow's video, and then in the video after that, we will be setting up my planner for 2023. I am super excited to get organized and ready for the new year. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love to get organized and prepped for a brand new year. It always makes me feel refreshed and just ready to take on the year. So let me know in the comments below, are you changing up your planner? If so, let me know what you are switching to, and let me know how you're coming along with your organization for 2023. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys. Now, if you aren't familiar with my system, I use my Tom 90 planner. This is the planner that I probably use the most